team, please welcome Stephen Elliot! Weighing in at 72 kilograms, he's representing Progressive Fighting Systems. He has a background in JKD and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has a mixed martial arts record of 3-1 from Cornwall. Please welcome Mark Tucker!
So here we go, Rob, round one.
As this one gets underway, what are your thoughts on this one, Malcolm?
Well, obviously it's youth versus maturity, and you can see from their body types, it's a great contrast here, Rob. And we know that Elliot can kick from that background, but we also know that despite his youth, he's a very, very calm customer. So I'm very interested about this one.
Both guys just moving very tentatively at the moment. Mark Tucker with a leg kick. Feeding that jab out there.
Yes, Elliot looks more relaxed of the two at the moment, Rob.
He does, they clinch up. Mark Tucker looking for the takedown. Stephen Elliot doing a good job of just basing out well. Turning in well. Looking for the underhook to keep his opponent upright. Good knee to the body by Tucker. Mark Tucker, the man in the sprawl shorts.
And as much as anything, Rob, this is a test of strength here, isn't it?
It is. Mark Tucker wins a takedown. Side position on Stephen Elliot.
Well, only one loss for Tucker in his 4 fights, so we've got a confident fighter here as well.
Punches are starting to rain in from Tucker. Some good shots. Of course, you're not allowed to use the elbow here at Cage Rage. So Mark Tucker will be looking to open up with big punches. Stephen Elliot doing a good job of just covering up.
Yes, as mentioned earlier, he's very calm, very mature for his age. And as you saw there, Rob, he's getting his hands in the way of most of those.
That's right, not many of those are landing cleanly. Doing a good job of covering up. Mark Tucker locks down the arm. This could be dangerous for Stephen Elliot. Stephen Elliot needs to look to turn his body in, find himself in a better position than he is at the moment. Tucker keeps locking down that arm, looking for that big shot.
Yes, he's set out his stall here with this ground and pound.
Tucker again trying to trap that arm.
And slightly more of these are getting through now, Rob.
They are. I think Stephen Elliott's finding it very difficult up against the strength of Mark Tucker as he bucks well to change position. Tucker still holds top position, looking to throw those shots. Some big heavy punches being thrown by Mark Tucker.
But he is expending a lot of energy as well, Rob, in this position.
I would say at the moment, to be honest with you, it's probably an even amount of energy being expended. Stephen Elliott struggling to get himself up from the bottom, all the while Mark Tucker's trying to keep him there and hold him in position. Good work by Tucker just to hold this position. But I feel that even Mark Tucker's going to have to change position to win this fight. Unless he can hone in a few more of those that are hitting home hard.
A few hammer fists in there as well now, Rob.
Referee Leon Roberts is looking on closely as he switches and looks for the submission, but doesn't quite work. More shots raining down by Mark Tucker. Elliot possibly looking for the armbar as he brings his legs up, looking to change position. It's been all Mark Tucker though, Mount.
I was going to say, Rob, at the moment, though, from the moment they've gone to ground, Tucker really has been in dominant position here, hasn't he?
He has, he's working well.
And you can see the mouse by the eye there from that constant damage. Not as bad as it could have been, which shows that a lot of those punches he did deflect or defend against.
That's right, a lot of punches thrown by Mark Tucker as he's looking for the Kimura, doesn't quite get it.
We're counting down now, Rob, but you've got to say a big round for Tucker here.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way. Tucker's dominated the round.
As I said that, he tried, but it was caught and taken down again.
Taken down nicely. This time north-south. Tucker tries to put in a couple of body shots quick. Stephen Elliott looking to turn, looking to change position.
Familiar pattern though, Rob.
Not a good position for Elliott to be in. I don't think Tucker will get the Kimura from here. Side position again, a repeat of round one.
Yes, and those punches are a repeat as well. Been a very frustrating time for Stephen Elliott. Looks like he's trying for the arm again though, Rob, Tucker.
Yeah, he's not quite putting the technique in though, right though, Mount. He needs to push the arm, keep the back of the hand to the floor and pull the arm in and towards himself as well as up. There he's trying to pull it up, not quite getting the technique on correctly. This is where Mark Tucker needs to be careful. We've seen Stephen Elliott fight from guard position very comfortably, using those legs up high. Very able and capable of switching into an armbar or a triangle choke very, very quickly.
Yes, and as we mentioned before when we saw at the end of round one, Tucker is feeling those exertions as well, Rob. He was breathing heavily at the end of that round.
And there we go, Stephen Elliott twists beautifully for the armbar. Mark Tucker's trying to pop it free. Stephen Elliott's done a great job trying to extend Mark Tucker. Mark Tucker picks him up and drops him. Stephen Elliott's still got hold of the arm. If he can straighten it out, he could be looking at the submission victory. Stephen Elliott still working for the armbar.
And suddenly it's Tucker that's forced to think and fight for survival now, Rob.
And there we go, the transition to triangle position as we mentioned earlier. It looks as though Mark Tucker might be able to pop himself free.
Yes, the head almost looked free then. And he's popped the head out.
But the arm's still in, he needs to be careful. Mark Tucker does a very, very good job of escaping danger there.
I think one thing that this fight's proved conclusively so far is that Tucker is very, very physically strong.
Very strong guy, putting those body shots in. Followed by a knee on the floor to the body. Of course, knees to the head whilst on the floor are illegal.
But what Elliot has done there is force Tucker to be cautious, surely, Rob. He's shown what can happen if he doesn't concentrate the whole time.
He has, but I think Stephen Elliott's going to be in trouble now as Mark Tucker's tied up one of the arms. Stephen Elliott looking in trouble as those big lefts start to come in. Mark Tucker just trying to control the left arm of Elliott. Try and get it free and out the way so that he can rein in those shots without answer. Again, big left hands coming down. Elliott in trouble.
Yes, they're coming through now, Rob. He's got to sort this out quickly because a lot of those are getting through now, whereas in the first round they weren't. He's having much more success in this round.
Stephen Elliott needs to be careful because he's in big trouble right now. Mark Tucker raining down those big shots. Stephen Elliott on the defensive.
But has he wriggled free there? He almost wriggled free, Rob.
Again, looking for the armbar, no success. Very wiry character, Stephen Elliott, but finding himself in trouble against Mark Tucker.
Yes, more of these blows getting through in this second round. And Rob, overall, Tucker's gone for this ground and pound, hasn't he? He's made a couple of half-hearted attempts for the arm, but really he's stuck to a simple but effective game plan.
He seems very comfortable in this position. He seems like the physically stronger opponent of the two. So he seems to be quite comfortable just using his weight, putting it in position over Stephen Elliott and just raining down those shots. Second round, just about to end.
And very, very familiar pattern to the first. Yes, you can see the nose does look as if that could possibly be broken as well, but it does say a lot about his courage and tenacity, that he's still there ready to go for the third. What he can't afford is another round on his back like that, Rob.
That's right, in the eyes of the judges, Mark Tucker, I would have thought, is definitely winning comfortably. Stephen Elliott really needs to look at his jiu-jitsu ability, maybe look for a submission. He looks down the arm of Mark Tucker possibly looking for the takedown again.
Yes, I would if I was Tucker. It's worked so well in these first two rounds, and Elliott's face is testament to the success, and here we go again. But has Elliott got hold of this arm this time, Rob, as they went down?
It's a bit difficult to see from our position. I don't know if Mark Tucker is in any trouble or any danger. Stephen Elliott seems to be locking onto that arm. Some big shots being thrown to the body, though.
That's right, with that left arm. Tucker, it has had a simple game plan, but it's proved so effective for him, Rob. And if they had the arm, he's popped it out now, and we're in familiar territory once more.
Bad position for Elliott to be in. He knows he can't take a lot more punishment. Shot in the right place, could see that eye split open.
That's the main concern, and that nose is damaged as well, I'm sure of it, Rob.
Mark Tucker looks as though he's almost being a gentleman, not throwing too many shots.
He's going for the arm this time though, Rob.
Possibly looking for the arm bar. Mark Tucker looking to extend the arm bar. He does a good job. Mark Tucker by arm bar. Very, very good win for Mark Tucker.
After 1 minute 50 seconds of round 3, we have a winner by way of armbar, Mark Tucker!